Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Indigo here. If you're having a good day or a good night, whatever time it is when you watch this video, okay? I just woke up. And my dreams were like interesting. They're interesting. They're good. It was a lot of positive energy, foreshadowing some other energy, okay? And truth of the matter is that I feel like people think that they real slick. I think that people feel like they're very, very slick. And a lot of the times people feel that way because they feel as though they know more than you. And most of the time they don't. You know more than them. However, you are not trying to control the situation. Therefore, you have more wiggle room. Okay, when you are obsessed and fixated on a particular outcome of a situation, it gives you less of the ability to receive what it is that you were actually meant to receive from that situation. Okay, I feel like it's motherfuckers at this time that feel some type of way that they can't run you, okay, the way that the devil is running them. It's motherfuckers that feel some type of way that you have more power than them. And in order for them to possess this power, they feel like they have to cause some type of traumatic event to happen to you. Or these are just people who simply feel that if they play on your mental health, then they can control and conduct you. And I feel like we as a collective already know that those things take place because people trying to play on your mental health takes place because they feel like if they can mentally like paralyze you, then they're more likely to be able to have some type of control over you and conduct your behaviors. Whereas I feel like collective, you are not in the season or in the place for that to be a thing within your life. Okay. Um, I feel like the divine is moving fast. Okay. The divine is moving you fast in all actuality. The divine is moving you fast to get you from around certain individuals. Okay, just as there are darker groups, okay, that know about what the fuck is going on, okay, there are people of the light that also know about what's going on, and they are also fighting on the behalf of you as well. So never for one believe or think that, oh, it's just all these people out here and they're just coming for me and it's just little old me. Like, no, there are people that are gunning for the motherfuckers that are coming for you, okay? And the only thing that it requires of you is to move yourself whenever it is the fuck that the divine tells you that you need to move. Because I pulled out the Two of Wands and then the Ace of Wands. And it was really like deciding to stay or go, okay? It's like I don't believe like your decision making when it comes to staying or going. You now realize that whenever you feel like you need to go, it's for your own protection. It's really deeper than you just feeling like, oh, you've outgrown a place or something just isn't for you. Okay? It's way deeper than that. Um and then the Ten of Swords and the Sun came out after that. And it's like there's so many naysayers to what it is that you are, and how your mind works. And these people truly desire for you to end up in a situation that is so fucked up that it fucks with your mind. And your mind doesn't allow yourself to overcome or get through whatever situation or circumstances this is. Um, there's a lot of chatter behind the scenes about you and what it is that you do and how it is that you express yourself. Um, I feel like a lot of people want to kill the positivity in which resides inside of you or kill your self expression. And this could be in the way that you dress, okay? People could want you to not do something that you enjoy doing because it makes them feel weird or it triggers their insecurities. Okay? Something about, because I've been wearing like red lipstick lately, which I always have. Red, purple, y'all know me. But my red lipstick is like brighter. And because I have gifts and abilities, I can read when people who are brown, colored girls, right? I can read when they're like, ew, why would she wear that bright lipstick? Like, it doesn't look good on her. And it's because of my skin tone. It's not because that the lipstick don't look good on me. It's because of my skin tone. And then people making comments like, oh, she doesn't have matte lipstick. She has lipstick that comes off. So that means that she's a whore. Like, what? Like, bitch, what? In what world? In what world? Okay? But the Knight of Swords and the Lovers, I feel like somebody is coming towards you trying to make some type of romantic gesture towards you, and it's very off-putting to you because you already know what the fuck this is, okay? And this is why, like, okay, so for lately I've been doing a lot of readings where I've been mentioning, because my cards, my position of the day cards have a lot of like threesomes or third party energies in them, right? And there's a very positive connotation to the cards in which it is that I've been pulling. However, there is always a flip side to situations. I feel like there are some groups where they are into non-monogamous relationships, but these are cult groups. Like, these men sleep around with different women to siphon their energy. And that's just the reality of the situation. But I feel like the Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups, I feel like you have a lot of past experiences that tell you the truth of what the situation is, because for a lot of us, we have been perverted as children, and sold out as children, our energy or our physical vessels. So we can understand the energy around certain things, okay? The Nine of Swords, Six of Coins. I feel like somebody could be in their head right now because somebody could have offered somebody some finances to, I heard, for some of y'all, I heard sleep with their child. Okay, somebody could have realized that somebody's gesture or offer towards them was a bit more dark than they would have assumed it to be. And they're just like, somebody's like piecing some shit together. But I feel like you're holding your own, okay? I feel like you have clarity. This is even giving me, you know how Cupid's arrow hits you for you to fall in love? I feel like there's a Cupid's arrow that's giving you like knowledge about quote unquote love, okay? Cupid's arrow, I don't know the story behind it, but I'm pretty sure that there's a dark connotation to that as well. And like, with that being said, you're not a fucking goofy. You're not a motherfucking goofy bitch. I don't know. It's a really weird energy. It's like women who feel like, oh, the guy that I like likes you, and oh, I'm gonna pursue you to pretend like I'm friends with, like, and this happens in a lot of Black culture. Let me tell y'all the tea. Especially for my Black men who are becoming kings or waking up to the fact that they're kings. These women, especially women who are of opposite race, they love to get y'all. Okay, they love to get y'all, and they be feeding off of y'all. And y'all may not realize this because your material world is taken care of, and because a man is more logical, sometimes it's a bit easier to emotionally manipulate a man, especially a man of color. Um, and there are a lot of women who are not of color who want to get to men of color because they actually despise women who are of color. And they feel like, and this has been a tale bitch's oldest time, where they've been separating there are still people who live with this spirit and this energy on them, where they separate, they infiltrate our homes, they infiltrate our relationships, they infiltrate us as parents and taking care of our kids so that they can rule and dominate over our bloodline or our generation. And I don't think that this is something that men think about. I've heard some black men say, like, sexually dealing with a woman who's not of color is like them getting payback for like the years of slavery. Like when you see those videos of like, well, it's like porn, but it's like the porn videos with the interracial couples and like the black guys like dogging the white girl out, right? Like this is the type of like taboo like sex that they like to have with them, and in their mind like they feel like they have some type of control, but because they have absolutely no understanding of the spirit and how the spirit is connected to the flesh and what these women are doing to their spirit and their flesh, they allow it to happen. These are black men who probably have contracted herpes, is what I'm hearing from white women. Okay, there's also a case about a white woman who was taken out of here by a black man because she gave him herpes. Okay, but this was a bitch who was for the streets. Like she was for the streets. She could have had like really been like in the sex working industry. And y'all know I ain't never judging nobody. I'm just letting you know what the fuck I'm hearing, okay, what the tea is, okay, because you could be in the sex industry all the fuck you want to. It's not everything that you do is about how you do it. Like if you're just sleeping with people, focus on making money, you're not focused on the health of your body or the health of the person in which it is that you're dealing with, not just physical health, but their emotional stability. Because you gotta think, there are situations where people do sex work with certain people, and then some people can become obsessed with you, some people can stalk you, some people can follow you, like you have no idea, send other people in, like it's a lot that goes behind it. Okay, the Queen of Cups, the King of Wands, and the King of Cups is all out here. So this could be a group of people who are in like some type of three-way motherfucking connection, bitch. These people could have grew up together. Okay, and then here comes the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is a group of people. I feel like this Queen of Wands was actually with this King of Wands and could have been emotionally manipulating this King of Cups so that he stayed attached to this group. I feel like this Queen of Cups was really supposed to be for this King of Wands, but this Queen of Wands made this Queen of Wands made this Queen of Cups jealous and turned this Queen of Cups into emotionally manipulating the King of Wands. Because each suit has its own personal power. And I feel like the reason that they are who they are is because they've mastered whatever element this is, and this is how they use these are the elements in which they use to manipulate people, whether it be emotionally, physically, sexually. Okay, there could be a baby that's being born out of this situation, or there could have been a baby that was born out of this situation. Okay, somebody's child could be like literally their friend's child. Like it's some weird shit like that. Or like somebody's child is like their brother's child. Like the brother takes care of this kid, but it's really his brother's son. But because they was all fucking the same bitch or something, it's like some weird pass around like energy. Seven of Swords, Page of Swords. I feel like there's a lot of talk. There's a lot of talk. The last two cards that I pulled was the Ace of Cups and the Five of Wands. Because these new relationships or these new beginnings that these people are trying to have comes with a lot of motherfucking conflict. A lot of these people feel very territorial over one another, and the women don't actually want to be in open relationships. They just agree with it because they feel like it's the only way that they can actually be with these men. Okay, so they subject themselves to it. And this is why men also need to be careful, because yeah, you're opening yourself up to some shit that you don't really truly understand, because it appears to you that you have all the power. You actually don't. Somebody could have been promising like a group of people finances, okay, if they partake in certain behaviors. I heard somebody could have also got with a friend who didn't have any like financial stability, and this person could be learning this, okay, and outing them, or outing the way that they make their money or who they get their money from. I heard somebody's like going off of somebody because somebody's finding out that a man is making money off of other men paying their bills. And this is the type of man that got the nerve to always try to speak that a woman is a whore or a prostitute because she feels like a man should be able to pay her bills. Like if she could pay her own bills, then she feels like a man should be able to match her and pay her bills too. Like, or a man should be able to match her and not only pay his bills but pay hers, because she could pay his and hers also. I don't know, some weird shit like that. Whatever the fuck y'all be thinking. But yeah, the Two of Wands keeps coming out, so I do feel like I feel like your ancestors are guiding you right now. You have a lot of support to move on to calmer waters, because there are just a lot of toxic people that are stuck in toxic patterns around you and feel some type of way that you don't want to be involved in whatever the fuck it is that you got going on, whatever the fuck it is that they got going on. And then also some of these people could be upset because you're opening yourself up to other things that are similar to what they were trying to subject you to, but this, whatever you're opening yourself up to, is more of your speed. Like it is more of a reflection of what it is that you want and not what it is that you don't want, okay? Yeah, because there's a lot of heartbreak. Yeah, ill health is the first motherfucking thing that I've seen. I feel like your ancestors were guiding you away from somebody because, bitch, they were clapped up. Okay, I feel like this is a man that could low-key have infected other women who don't know that they're infected, and they're about to find out that they're infected with something, okay? I've been getting herpes a lot lately. Not I've been getting herpes, but bitch, I've been picking up the energy of the herp derp, okay? I feel like, yeah, the herp derp. This is why you could have been guided away from somebody too, because they fucking, I feel like anybody that speaks on sexually transmitted diseases in a way of like, I'll just tell you a brief little story of someone who I seen post about herpes, right? Which the post insinuated that they had them. And when I called them out on it and asked them about it, they made it seem like, oh, it's just to catch the algorithm, or oh, it's just to, and I'm like, no, I think you really got herpes. Like, no, I think you really got herpes. I think you really got herpes. And then my dreams started happening. And I'm like, yeah, you got herpes. There's no way. There's no way. And then they started moving differently, which made me like validate, like, nah, yeah, they got herpes for sure. King of Wands, okay, this could just be somebody who's very, very sexually like they'll bust it open for anybody type of energy. Like anything to get their motherfucking rocks off, like they'll bust it open. And I feel like it's a community of people that could be talking about this, and like somebody could feel like it's petty gossip that's been going on. Yeah, I feel like this could have this man, it's two men, and they keep coming out in my energy, in the energy in general. A King of Cups, water sign, and a King of Wands, fire sign, that have been secretly sleeping together, that have contracted an STD from one another, and have been willingly and knowingly spreading this shit. And somebody could have got themselves caught up because they speak, they try to be bold and they try to stand on shit like I feel like you do, but the shit that they try to be bold and stand on gets them caught up in their lies. And now they're reaping the repercussions of their actions because that's all that's left to do. And I feel like this person is going to blame it on another person, but it's like, not only did you contract this from somebody else, but you still fuck with this person. You still fuck this person because you feel like it's a safe space for you because they already know what you got. So the crazy shit, the nasty shit that you like to do, you can do it with this person. Yeah, death. Somebody could receive the death penalty for jeopardizing people's health. Like that knowingly spreading something that could like kill people, that's a crime. That's a crime. Yeah, somebody is experiencing sudden upheaval, 5 of Swords, because motherfuckers is finding out the truth. Something is being outed, yo, and I don't know how the fuck this shit is gonna all come about, but this shit is gonna be on the, like, bitch, the T pages, the blog pages. Yeah, motherfuckers gonna be talking about this nigga. It's motherfuckers who could have stood in solidarity with this person or just supported this person. And once this tea comes out about what the fuck that they've been really doing, they're going to make an example out of you. All the people that you tried to impress and seem so cool in front of, they are going to be using you as an example of what the fuck not to do. But yeah, that's the reading. That's the message. I love you guys. And I'll see you later. Bye.